Our continuing coverage of the commuter crisis at the Washington Bridge. The daily grind of the traffic fallout from the Washington Bridge means getting students to and from school in East Providence requires creativity.
It sure does. The superintendent says bus times have gotten better since December 11th, but they still aren't back to normal just yet. ABC 6 News anchor Alyssa Azara sat in on the city's school committee meeting tonight to hear how the schools are handling all of this. Alyssa?
Good evening, Tiffany. You know, the superintendent says the biggest impact of the Washington Bridge thus far is the loss of education time, saying if a bus is late to school because of traffic, those students could miss out on valuable learning. However, Superintendent Dr. Sandra Foran says bus arrival times in the morning and evening have improved since the initial closure, but not without some effort. Foran says the school department made adjustments to bus routes, taking some children off the buses and adding a van to the district to keep them from crossing the city. The buses that are late to school are typically those that have to cross Pawtucket and Warren Avenues, as well as Broadway and Warren near the highway entrance ramps.
Things have gotten much better than the initial closure and the time that it was taking our students to get to school. And you know, we're pretty close to having most of our routes on time, except when there's, you know, an accident on the bridge or some other type of delay.
Another point of discussion during tonight's meeting was cost. The district has spent over $10,000 so far in overtime for drivers and the cost of the additional van, but the school committee is working to get that reimbursed. Another worry discussed during tonight's meeting was the stress the traffic is having on school staff, saying it could be difficult to hire people from out of town that aren't willing to make that commute with the traffic. Live in East Providence tonight, Alyssa Azara, ABC 6 News.